Hey everybody, it's been a long time and I'm really sorry that I didn't report back on Kona and my experience at the World Championships. And actually recently my partner informed me that the son of a friend of hers actually, who had been following me religiously, had said to her, she hasn't reported back. She said she was going to put up a video and it hasn't happened. Something happened to her. So he was worried. So Tao, this is really been inspired by you and by your questioning. And I hope that you all enjoy the compilation of videos that I've pulled together from my time at Kona. They're videos that my family took during the 11 days we were there. So just a bit of a recap before getting into the videos. So yeah, Tao, something did happen. I didn't finish. I think I completely underestimated how I would feel being at a World Championship event. It's like nothing else that I would have ever experienced. 1,600 of the world's best female Ironman athletes at this event, amazing, fit women. And I just kind of felt like I didn't belong, like I felt quite out of place. I spent pretty much the whole week in the lead up to the Ironman event feeling quite stressed and panicked, and I just didn't feel myself. I did not feel myself. I did try to enjoy the moments that I was there and the whole, festival that is the Ironman World Championships. But I found it really hard to relax. So I did, needless to say, I did enjoy my time there. My family was there. It was amazing to have them there. We, apart from the World Championship events that we did, which were, we did the practice swim, the 3 kilometer, Belinda and I did the practice swim, 3 kilometer practice swim, which was pretty rough. I did feel pretty sick at the end of that, but I had done it. So I kind of had a sense of, or maybe a false sense of security there in terms of finishing the swim. I thought that I'd be okay. We also did the swim out to the coffee boat, which is pretty amazing and a lot of fun. There's a little boat that gets set up about 400 meters from the shore. So you swim out to the boat, you have your little shot of coffee and swim back, which was amazing. While we were out there, actually at the coffee boat, we saw a few pods of dolphins. So we chased the dolphins, had dolphins swimming underneath us, around us, just playing around us. It was an amazing, amazing experience. And we were also very lucky to swim with manta rays. We did a night swim with manta rays, and I've included some of that video as well. It was awesome. They are so majestic and such a big animal. Like I couldn't believe how huge they are, but really beautiful and majestic. So I actually went to the World Championships and paid to be part of the Nirvana group, which is a group that actually, helps with a lot of the logistical side of Ironman and Ironman World Championships. They are actually, you can actually join or pay to be part of that group for all Ironman around the world. But for me, I found it really useful to have paid for that service. They put my bike together and then they dismantled it as well and put it back in the bag before I left. They collected my stuff after Ironman and dropped it off to the hotel we were staying at. They took you out onto the bike course, the World Championship bike course, and we drove out. The Nirvana lead talked through some of the tricky parts of the bike course, where it would be really windy, where you'd have to be, very mindful of the conditions. and we got to ride the course, and they had a whole lot of hydration and drinks afterwards. They did the same for the run course and the swim. We did an on-land overview of the swim course. We had breakfast together the day before Ironman and watched all the pros rack their bikes, which was pretty awesome. So yeah, overall, I really, now on reflection, it's been a few months, I can say what an experience. So at the time, probably I wasn't thinking that, but yeah, what an awesome experience it was. So I think for me, if I sum it up, on the day, I panicked. I panicked in the swim. I was concerned that I'd get seasick. I think I did this to myself. My mindset was not in the right place. I just didn't give myself the best shot from the get-go. But I got in the water. I started to swim. It was an incredibly rough swim, and basically I didn't finish the swim. I had to be taken out of the water. I panicked, and I just couldn't even swim. It's like I couldn't even remember how to swim. But that's okay. The upside of that was I got to see the pros finish. But yeah, so on reflection, I think I've had a lot of time now to reflect on that time, and I think, not all goals have a perfect finish, and the fact that I didn't finish means that it opens up an opportunity for me to come back, and I definitely have plans to come back. I've learned a lot of lessons through the process and the journey. And the number one lesson is you really, really have to win in your mind first. Like, it's not about the physical side. You definitely probably, if you really wanted to do it, physically you could get there, but you've got to win in your mind first. And if you haven't won there, and if you haven't got your mind in the right place, it's going to be incredibly difficult. Secondly, you really, really have to believe in yourself. And I think that was my problem in Kona. I didn't believe in me. And in the end, I guess, the universe put me there for a reason. Clearly not to finish, but I guess it was the lessons I needed to learn so that the next time around, I can intentionally plan to get there again. And I do plan to do that, or try to do that. I'm definitely planning to do a few more Ironman events, and so I can feel a little bit less like an amateur. I don't know why I feel the need to do that. I did really feel like a true rookie when I was there, like a real amateur. Like I knew the tip of the iceberg about Ironman, only having completed one event versus some of the amazing women that were there having done 10 or 11. So I'm coming back. I have a score to settle with Kona, and I am planning to kind of, in a way, reinvent myself. I want to do a few more videos. I want to do some more social media stuff. I am thinking about what my vision is going to be for all of this. I know what I would like to do is to be able to inspire other people to do extraordinary things. So just the everyday person who wants to do extraordinary things. I want to inspire them and have them believe that they can do anything and that anything is truly possible. So on that note, Tao, I hope you enjoy these videos. They're the ones that I've been able to get from my family, and it was an amazing event. I'm okay. I've gotten over all of the anguish. I did go through all of the Ironman blues, that is for sure. But I'm in a great place, and I am ready for the next thing.
Am I living? Oh, what a funny thing to say.
We are in downtown Kona. We arrived yesterday, Thursday, the 2nd of October. It's Friday today. We had issues with the accommodation when we arrived. The stove was broken. We had to call the fire brigade. We've actually now decided to move somewhere else, and we're moving tomorrow, which is Saturday. We went out for a little bit of a swim with a whole lot of other very fit looking women, and oh my god, I couldn't get past the third buoy. It was a bit choppy. I felt sick, I felt panicked. Yep. Anyway.
On a cloudy day, always said, look up into the sky, find the sun on a cloudy day. On a cloudy day, Mama always said, look up into.
First training run in Kona, 1 week out from Ironman. I have my support crew and Bronte's coming for the run with me. We're here at the coffee boat set up for Ironman. About 400 meters. Out. Training rides today. See you, Monty. Have a great time. A bit squeaky. Tell us about your bands and your bike ride. So I went
Your followers, they're really waiting for this update.
Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Went out and did a bit of the Ironman bike course. I went with a group where we took a bus from the Marriott down here at Kona at the bay, and went all the way up to Harvey. On the bus, had a coffee stop at Harvey, and then came partway down the hill at Harvey to where it was safe, where the road had a shoulder so we could actually cycle, and then we cycled from there for about 27 k's on just out of Harvey and then on the Queen K. It was really, really, really hot. The heat was coming from above and from the ground, and the wind was a headwind and a bit of a side wind as well. So actually, in fact, it was only 27 kilometers, but even at that point, 27 kilometers, I realized that I needed to rethink my hydration strategy because I was dehydrated at the end. I just downed a whole bottle of Gatorade and water when I got there. So really need to be mindful of that, and what am I going to do to make sure that I keep up my electrolytes. This afternoon after the ride, we got back around midday. I had a shower and then went to check in. Got my athlete wristband, which I need to leave on until I leave the island. And this is my Nirvana group wristband, so they recognise you as one of their.
And what's that strap across your neck, shoulders?
That's a bag.
Oh.
Yep, you can go crazy in the Ironman shop. There's so much to get. Lots of really nice stuff. So I've done my bit of shopping and I'm not going to go back in there. That's it. I'm not going back in. So yeah, tomorrow going down to do a dry land swim talk, and then I'm going off for a run with Bronte and swim myself up to the coffee boat.
Resilience, an endless unfolding of strength, hope, and personal growth that every athlete here knows by heart. For resilience is required not only during our Ironman World Championship, when doubt whispers louder than cheering crowds. It is required in all aspects of our life, in each setback along our journey, test, each hardship, it is not the end of our story. It is the beginning of a new chapter, richer in wisdom and deeper in character. For within the heart of Ironman resilience lies the promise that no matter how many miles remain or how many times we are brought to our knees, we will stand up, stronger, wiser, and more determined than before. The path is long, the course uncertain, and fatigue inevitable. Yet the resilient spirit presses us ever forward, undaunted, unbroken, undefeated. Ironman. Anything is possible.
What began in 1978 on the shores of Waikiki Beach has evolved into a singular quest to unearth the true potential of the human will and spirit. In 1982, Julie Moss captivated our collective imagination.
All the rookies, and everybody on three, a massive round of applause and a big scream. Are you ready? For the rookies, the first timers on three. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Loud and proud. Congratulations on getting to the start line of your very first Ironman World Championship. And speaking,
Aussie, 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 Aussie. Pretty good.
yeah, I think they're winning at the moment.
Friday morning, the morning before the Ironman World Championships, and I've just done my 3-kilometer shakeout run and heading to the gym just to do a little bit of yoga and try to center myself. We had the welcome banquet yesterday, which was actually, it was really beautiful and beautiful cultural entertainment, but also nerve-wracking, and I guess brought home the seriousness of this event, especially for a lot of people who are here. I mean, yes, it's serious for me too, but I'm just aiming to finish. I'm aiming to survive it. It's the hardest Ironman in the world. The conditions here are incredibly, incredibly brutal. So hot and humid, windy. So I just got to get through one leg at a time, a swim one boy at a time, because that's going to be a challenge. 15 boys out, 15 boys back. I'm going to count every single one of them just to get my head focusing on something. Feeling nervous. But hey, can only do what I can do. I can give it my best, hope for the best, hope I've planned well from a hydration perspective, because that's going to be the biggest test. Hydration, keeping up electrolytes.
We leave at 6:27, so this is the time where pros and UC athletes have already left. This is how bright the sun is right now. Okay?
So many incredible athletes, incredible supporters, people from all around the world that we get to see and welcome. Michelle, it is great to see you. Michelle always one of our incredible athletes. But the beautiful thing about being here in Kona for the World Championships with 1,600 plus athletes is that we're looking around and we get to see this beautiful woman here. I got to say, good morning. What was your name again? Monsi, that's right. You're from Australia as well. We got to have breakfast together for Nirvana today. Listen, we had a good chat. Good luck tomorrow. You have an incredible story and I cannot wait to see you throughout your day. Thanks for your words of wisdom earlier as well. You're welcome, Monty. All the best. Another one. Very cool to have the Ironman World Championship. Yeah. athletes getting their tattoos and their body marking.